comedian for the night. Everybody give it up for the band behind me. Every Tuesday these guys do this, man. No matter what they gotta do in the morning. Alright, so I'm pretty 50-50 on guns. Because, you know, like I totally know for sure, for a fact, that this world would be a safer place without them. But then there's another part of me that works at a restaurant. So like there's some days I just gotta be able to fantasize about, you know, blowing my brains out. Hello! Not that I ever really would, I'm just saying something about having that fantasy available. It just makes the day's dick feel a little smaller. And if I ever had a gun, you know, I would never shoot any living thing. Like I could never bring myself to do that. But if it's like a giant water jug or some large fruit, I'll fucking blow it to kingdom come. I think the most violent thing I could ever do is like go loose in a pumpkin patch. But like I said, if it's living, I want nothing to do with it. I got an uncle who likes to go hunting, and one time he asked me, he was like, so you're saying if you're in the middle of the woods and you got a bear coming straight toward you and you got a shotgun, you're saying you wouldn't, in self-defense, blow the bear's brains out? And I was like, well, first of all, if I'm realistically in that situation, I'm pretty sure I had all day to avoid that situation. I mean, I live in Miami. I had to avoid 2 days of driving, and I don't even have a car. So, Uncle, if I'm ever really face-to-face with a bear, just through a series of bad choices, yo, don't I totally deserve to die? Isn't that how natural selection works? You know, I do dumb shit, more food and shelter for everybody else, right? I think the only way I could actually get attacked by a bear in Miami is if I go to some club that's too tight and some fat guy on coke gives me a fuck eye from across the room. I think that's the closest I could come. I gotta step back away from this microphone, man. Alright. So I hate going to the gym in my building because I just hate being around all those like gym guys. Like those dudes that take it too seriously. Next thing you know, they're trying to teach you how to work out. Like I had this guy just get like right in my face talking about like how he did 3 sets, 25, and now he's gonna do cardio. And then he asked me what I was doing. I was like, I did 8. He's like, oh, you did 8 sets? I'm like, no, I did 8. And then I got tired. And then you started talking to me, and like that's where we are now. Like, dude, don't talk to me when I'm trying to work out. That weirds me out as much as if like I'm taking a shit and you're in the stall next to me trying to give me advice how to take a better shit. Trying to tell me like, oh wait, when you're about to wipe from front to back. And I'm like, oh thanks, man. If it wasn't for those words, I totally would have fucked that up. I would have gotten shit all over my balls. Thank you, man. Thanks for being such a good citizen. So as this guy is next to me, and he's still talking, I'm looking at everything he's wearing, and this guy is like covered from head to toe in like every workout accessory you could think of. Like even the mesh shirt with the pop collar, and dude, everything he's wearing has a Ferrari logo on it. Like that's the stupidest thing I've ever seen. Like buying that's gonna make you faster somehow. And I don't mean to make fun of my broke ass building, but there's no way the guy actually owns a Ferrari. Like there's never been a situation in my building where somebody couldn't get into their Kia Rio because some white ass Ferrari was parked too close to them. Like that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard of. Having the clothes and not having a Ferrari. But then one day I was at South Beach and I almost got ran down by a Ferrari. And the guy driving it was wearing the same polo. And my first thought was, wow, that totally doesn't look better. Like it's like one of those rare occasions where you have two total opposites that both equally suck. Like I can't think of any other examples. Maybe warm and cold toilet seats. That's the only other version of that I can think of. Like, you know, a cold toilet seat sucks because there's nothing more of a reminder of how cold life is. And when you try to sit down and it instantly sticks to your ass. So you jump up, but it's still stuck to your ass. So you just kind of slam it up and down. And like you think the opposite would be better. You think a warm toilet seat would feel good, but it doesn't. It feels creepy as fuck. Like I personally, I like to get warmed by blankets or campfires, not leftover acid. It's not my cup of juice. I remember in high school, I used to use so much acid to the point where anytime I was exposed, I had to check my surroundings to make sure I was really there. For example, if I'm taking a shit in a school stall, I gotta make sure I'm really in that stall, not just dropping bombs in the middle of the classroom. God forbid it's a warm toilet seat, because I don't want paranoid that I'm shitting in the fat kids lab. Alright guys, those are my jokes for this evening. I hope you guys have a good night.